Greetings and salutations, Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Oskapt.
And Noodle Pants.
The ongoing debacle of the punch card slash asset exploit perk thing continues, where at about 8:30 Pacific time this morning, Bethesda re-enabled the punch card machine, but they did so because they disabled a bunch of perks.
Oh, I thought we actually got our game back.
What's funny about what they disabled is they actually left the perks in. So Green Thumb, for example, is disabled, Can Do is disabled, Butcher's Bounty, and a bunch of others. Basically anything that allows you to get more of something, Cap Collector, etc.
But wait, how can you know that it's disabled? It's not marked in any way.
Oh, well, you have to read the post. If you didn't read the post, here are the perk cards that are no longer working. Cola Nut, Super Duper, Ammo Smith, Chemist, Party Boy, Party Girl, Cap Collector, Butcher's Bounty, Can Do, Scrounger, Pharma, Woodchucker, Glowing Hunter, and they also added Green Thumb and Scrapper.
That is a really long list. Jesus.
I run many of these, and in fact, during today's live stream, I demonstrated using Can Do when somebody asked about how to find more dog food. And I was surprised to find that it didn't appear to work, but it did make the noise as if it was working.
So if you have no idea what's going on, you didn't read the article, you didn't watch the Gamer Aviator video yet, and you're just out and about playing a game the way you usually play the game, and your cards appear to be working, the sound effects are there, but you're not actually getting any of the effects.
Yeah, basically that's what's happening. And we can demonstrate it. It's actually a little bit sneaky because it's almost like if you didn't see the post from Bethesda that all these things have been disabled, you are still getting the appearance that they're working.
That's exactly my beef with it.
So you may not realize.
These cards should be grayed out or somehow framed. There should be a public post when you log into the game saying, go read the article or something. Changes have been made. Certain cards are disabled. I feel this is a little underhanded.
Yeah, they made it as a server-side change so they could do it without having to issue an update, but they're definitely going to send a bigger fix out when they have the opportunity to take the servers down again. Let's just take a look real quick at two of the cards that I use, which are Green Thumb, which I'm always running, and Can Do, specifically when I'm looking for dog food, and we will see what happens. So I'm up here at West Virginia Lumber Co., and I just picked this place because it was near my camp, and I know for a fact that there are some resources over here that we can grab, and we should see that we are getting multiples of them. So here, for example, are some potatoes. We got one. Corn. All right, so Green Thumb, I'm gonna definitely say is busted, but let's try Can Do, and for that, we'll go to somewhere that has trash cans.
Oh, White Spring.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find. Okay, so look, we made the little icon and it made the little noise. And it does say that there's imitation seafood, but should we have gotten more than one item of pre-war food?
I feel like we should have.
It makes it harder to detect that this has been disabled because you are getting the feedback. So I think on the server side, they're just not honoring it. There's another one. We got canned coffee in a coffee cup.
Yeah, that's the only thing that they did. They took away the action performed by the card, but they left all the indicators, and that's not cool.
Well, I'm torn on this. One, I understand Bethesda's position. They had to scramble to deal with a situation where players were using an exploit to get unlimited amounts of things that they shouldn't be allowed to get unlimited amounts of, like improved bait, for example, or XP. So Bethesda needed to do something, and they needed to do something quickly. There's no room for, what's the kindest way to do this?
No, there is room. And I agree. I understand why they did what they did. And I think they did the only sensible thing. The action itself makes perfect sense. But presentation is extremely important. You know, if you're saving a drowning victim and you just bash them in the face with your fist without saying, I'm helping you, the message comes across a little bit differently.
But are they saving a drowning victim, or are they a drowning victim? And
I think they're the drowning victim. I feel like they don't pay enough attention to presentation and to interaction with their audience. We make this game possible. Without the audience, there would be no Fallout 76. I think we deserve a little more respect.
We have no information on how long these cars are going to be disabled.
But hey, if you want to catch the latest and greatest in Fallout 76 news, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you never miss an update.
Just to demonstrate this with some ammo, if I were to switch to my crafting loadout, so I've got scrapper, I've got ammo smith, so I should be able to make more things, and I've got super duper as well. None of this stuff is going to work. I can come over here and make some amount of ammunition that would normally generate some number of super duper hits, and well, first of all, we can see that I'm getting 45 round times 21. So first off, let's just remove that perk for ammo smith, and you'll see that, okay, now that's interesting, 45 round times 12. Huh. So ammo smith, now here's the question. Is it just showing the numbers, or is it actually gonna do it?
I have suspicions.
Let me dump all my 45 ammo. So I now have 0. We'll start here. We're just gonna make 1. So 45 round times 12. And I got 12.
12.
Let's put that perk card back in. And let's see, now it's 45 times 21. But
is it really?
That sucks! What a dirty trick! So not only did they disable it, they disabled it without any indication that it has been disabled. So you could easily come along here and you could, I'm gonna make 120 or I'm gonna make 200 rounds of 45, and nobody checks it afterward. They are totally expecting that they can just flip this by.
This is like their version of an exploit, of exploiting our gameplay. This is entirely uncool. We have to rely on the text, on the numbers, on the messaging that's on the screen for us. We shouldn't have to double and triple check it. We shouldn't have to go and read some obscure article somewhere. This is bullshit. They have no right to complain about exploits if they do stuff like this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to change my position. Ooh, 40,001. I'm gonna have to change my position and go with noodle here. What is that in binary? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16,
Nerd.
17. I have 17 rounds. If this is Bethesda, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're only gonna give you rounds in binary. 10,001. Congratulations. I think that what we've just demonstrated here is that Bethesda is absolutely taking advantage of the perceived value of the game by disabling these and not updating the text. And I would encourage all of you to go and file a bug report with Bethesda and express your concern and dissatisfaction with the fact that you are expending resources and being told you will get something in return, and then they are just sneakily stealing all of that and not giving it to you. Let us know in the comments how you feel about this. Do you think that Bethesda is right? Do you think that Bethesda is, being a little sneaky Pete?
Or maybe just incompetent. Maybe they have no idea that they did it wrong.
Thank you so much for watching and for expressing your feelings. My name is Oskapt.
And I'm Noodle Pants.
And until next time,
stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
And wash your wallets.
And your butt.
The shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.